So, literally, the video you're about to watch was videoed months ago, don't even remember when, and it was the last video that I ever did for this channel. Theoretically, to be the end of this channel, or at least the end of the pallet venture. But, yeah, you'll see it in a minute. And the funny thing is, I talk about how I'm going to close it all down and blah blah blah. The order that I'm packing, during that, I also ballsed up. There's a little treat for you. Yes, obviously not paying attention to what I was doing because I was too busy talking to the camera and rushing, trying to get the package out. Stupid, I know, but here's that video. But in essence, it might not well be the end of the channel, but as you'll find out in this one, see where it goes. Hey folks, probably here I am fulfilling orders from eBay, and it's probably a really good time to tell you I have failed. The title isn't clickbait, I really have. It's been a failure. That's why I'm here packing orders and not somebody else. Yeah, so really hasn't gone the way it should have gone, and this Amazon pallet stuff is the beginning of the end. So here I am packing orders up because, to be honest, they're selling, but we won't be buying any more. My 2.5-year journey is coming to an end, and mainly because it didn't work out. It started out in January. As you probably know if you've been following my videos, I hired somebody full-time, well part-time to do this, part-time to do marketing, and with all the will in the world, I'm not going to start pointing two fingers. To be honest, all fingers point to me, no matter what. In anything, if something doesn't work, it's part of my business, it's me that's been the failure point through one way or another. So, yeah, we've kind of kept it going for quite a long time. And this warehouse, we processed everything, but I have done everything I could to try and make it work. But it just didn't click, and it came to the point where I had to make some really hard decisions, let go of the chap that I had looking after this stuff, and thus I am fulfilling the orders. So what is essentially on eBay, I think there's a few other things to list, and that is the end of this venture. And I can't really see I start up to it again. I can't say it's not been profitable. Yes, it has, and this stuff's selling, but I had to make some really swift decisions and some quick action to actually make sure that it wasn't causing wage costs and stuff. Yes, it just, I had, based on a couple of years, or nearly 2 years worth of doing this, a really specific way that this needed to happen. Really quite a timely process. All the process was laid out. I worked really hard at the beginning of the year. Kind of shepherded it along as much as I could. I got to the point where it just got a little bit out of hand, stuff was getting it was just not the right balance. The role that came in, that we had for it was to, the Amazon stuff was to actually supplement the marketing role, and we just didn't really manage to get the marketing side of things engaged, and thus this was being done full time, and whether it's just full time and it just wasn't quick enough, or it just wasn't the feedback there, and like I said, I look at myself before anything else, and yeah, I had to make some swift calls, and you know what, it's time that I can't, the reason why I hired somebody to come in and help me do this, or essentially do it themselves, but with my help and assistance, focus it and to time it to make sure that everything ran smoothly based on all the experience I had. I just couldn't get the stars aligned, and thus I didn't buy any more, and I won't be buying any more. And I know it's sad, and all I can say is, you know what, actually I'm going to turn my channel to my core focus. Please ignore my outfit because I've just done PT. That's part of the process as well. That's part of self-care, to make sure that I'm focused and delivering as much as I can. But I'm going to turn my channel to pretty much away from this, which is, if you guys are here just for pallets, then unfortunately that's probably not what you want to hear. However, in the actual core business side of things, and the way I run my businesses and my core focus business, I think it's going to switch directions slightly to running a business which is applicable to everything that you do, as well as my kind of fitness journey and my mental health journey as well, which has been somewhat rocky over the years, but hopefully on the incline. So yes, I think I'm going to turn my channel, because I think there's plenty there I can help, plus throw a few bits of my previous Formula 1 career, Formula 1 career with Red Bull, throw a few tidbits in there, and there should be enough to keep a lot of people interested, and a lot of lessons that you guys can still learn, because essentially what this journey has been all about. I'll probably go into a bit more detail about why this has failed. And yeah, my intentions with kind of everything that I've got, all my attention on this and all my future stuff is to help other people not fall into those pitfalls, or to give them a bit of a, you know, a bit of a helping hand, a little bit of positivity to push forward in what they're doing, not be afraid. Hopefully learn from some of my mistakes before you make them yourselves, and thus avoid some costly experience, costly pains, and costly money mistakes that I've already fallen into, because boy oh boy is there enough out there, even with anything that I can help you with. So I think, yeah, my channel is going to change tack slightly, but it's still going to be super informative and hopefully kind of amusing at times, even if it's not pallet based stuff. So yes, I have failed. I mean, part of the journey is to know when to hold them, and know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. And that's the song called The Gambler, which is a wicked song, way before my time, but couldn't be any truer word. Part of the issue, part of the thing about running a business is to know when to pull the plug. This is the right time to do that. It's also admitting failure. More than happy to admit to the world, or my 800 subscribers, that I've failed, and you know, learn those lessons, move on. Scrape a little bit of the proceeds back from the sale of all this stuff. What I have left, cut it, concentrate on other stuff, and grow that. So sorry guys, if you're here just for the pallets, I don't really want you to unsubscribe. You might find my stuff of interest, so hear me out. Watch a few videos, give me a bit of chance to change the sort of change tack on the content. You might find it interesting. Thanks for your support, guys, every one of you on this journey. And I've still learnt a whole lot of stuff on this and myself to put into any other sort of walk of life of what I'm doing. Keep watching.